Hey, what is going on there, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to Destiny Guides. So today Bungie released a 2-minute trailer showing off the Dreaming City, some of the activities we're going to get into in there, and some secrets as well. So I'm gonna let the trailer roll out a bit. If you've already seen it, you can skip forward a little bit in the video, but here it is for those of you who haven't seen it.
This is our most sacred place. Outsiders are forbidden. I want answers. No one was supposed to come back here until everything was safe. I want to kill whatever evil has crept into the Dreaming City. There is an immense creature at the heart of this place. The fate of the Dreaming City is at stake.
Destiny 2 Forsaken, available September 4th.
So this trailer is freaking cool with all the music, the, crazy scenery, and some of the stuff the Guardians are doing in here. I just can't wait to jump in. So this is the Dreaming City. After you jump into Forsaken, take on some of these story missions in the Tangled Shore, and maybe complete the campaign, you'll unlock this brand new area called the Dreaming City, which is focused on Endgame. The raid will be housed here, I believe even some raid layers. There's going to be tons of secrets, and it's going to evolve each week. So as you've seen from that trailer, Bungie was just basically showing off the area, tons of secrets that I can't even begin to explain, but let's try and pick out what we can. So first up, before we jump into it, this Dreaming City is the Awoken homeland. Now ever since the first game, the Awoken are very mysterious. We didn't know their exact origins or what happened to them during the collapse and things like that, but there will be tons of mysteries regarding Forsaken because of Aldrin and his sister Mara. Now the first thing that's interesting to me is this scene right here, which shows these statues, a female character with a headdress on holding a sphere, which could be the Traveler. Now I talked about this in a previous video where Game Informer showed off the same statues in a Crucible map, but throughout this whole trailer, they're everywhere. Here we see a female character holding this sphere object, possibly the Traveler. So there's a younger Eon known as Sophia or Wisdom, and is believed to have injected herself directly into our solar system, actually becoming the Earth and the 7 celestial bodies that surround it. Now in that video I discussed how this could be Sophia from, Gnosticism, all those myths and theories, but we aren't exactly sure. Maybe this is some type of Awoken figure we're unaware of. Now the Dreaming City itself is under some type of curse or infection, possibly a Techeuns infection. This is seen both in this trailer and explained in various previous interviews. Now this next image is where things get kind of crazy. So we see 3 knights here and some type of hive looking figure in the background. Of course, we don't know exactly what this is. It could be Savathun, we have no idea. But I feel like if it was, I don't know why Bungie would show it off in a trailer like this. So that's a pretty big secret I think they should have saved for the game, right? So the next section says riddled with puzzles, so there's going to be tons of secrets to uncover in the Dreaming City, and let me slow this down for you and give you a better look because each clip here is up on screen for like less than a second. So as you can see from this clip, this totally explains the Taken infection. We see one of these giant Awoken towers plagued in this Taken energy. Now the very next clip shows us a boss of some kind, whether this is a raid boss because the raid does take place here or maybe some other activity. We're unsure at the moment, but freaking look at this thing. So what this appears to be is one of the Awoken's Techeuns or Techeuns, however you want to say it. So here's what my friends over at Destinypedia have to say about these characters. The Techeuns possesses strange powers of mysterious origins, and they wear blue-like jewel implants of some kind. Now they are known to have two separate abilities. One of these is illusions and the second is telepathy. So way back in the lore, the Techeuns were always there during the battles of Ceres, and more recently with the Fallen House of Wolves as they appeared as her bodyguards. Now the first appearance we see them is in the Taken King during the Battle of Saturn, where Marasov goes missing. Now here's where things get pretty interesting. As we know, the queen is not dead, we talked about that before, but what about her Techeuns? During that Battle of Saturn, they deployed the Harbingers. Now these are also mysterious, but think of them as Awoken super weapons. Now the Techeuns control these Harbingers along with the queen, and apparently these can be communicated with probably through those telepathic powers we talked about a little bit ago. So during that Battle of Saturn, they deployed these Harbingers trying to, stop the Dreadnought from progressing towards the Reef and eventually the city. This did destroy a bunch of the tomb ships, but ultimately did not harm the Dreadnought at all. As we then seen, Oryx activated his super weapon on his own Dreadnought and then wiped out the Awoken fleet for good, or so we thought. Now after these events, the Reef believed that the queen and the Techeuns who were with her were killed in all of the madness. So next to all of this, apparently their surviving Techeuns did not cooperate well with Petrevenge. Instead, it seems like they took part in some Reef experiments to extract and control Taken energies. So some of the evidence of this can be seen in Report Taken Power, which was added in the Taken King April update. It says, per the instructions of the House of Judgment, we have moved forward with the plan to integrate the Techeuns into the R&D process. It's been challenging. Without the influence of Shiro Chi, their natural mistrust of the Reef's new leadership has led to personality clashes. The Techeuns were very used to their relationship with the throne. While the Queen's Wrath is trying to monitor hotspot issues, she is being met with challenges at every turn. Reports .80 through .86 cover the trials involving the Techeuns. The power they wield in the transferal process ensures a 100% success rate, and we are now confident only one Techeun will need to be present for the transfer. And lastly, under that it says transfer taken power has a throughput rate of redacted, which is obviously lower than we want. So if you'd like to read that more in depth, that's the report taken power from the April update and talks about the Techeuns and the Taken energy here. So with this whole situation at the Dreaming City, I'm not sure how it exactly happened. Is it because of those Taken experiments? Were they transported here and taken after the Battle of Saturn? I don't know. Next thing to note in the trailer is a place called the Blind Well. Now this may be the name of the location and the activity, but this seems to be some type of firefight mode. So you've seen these nice beautiful areas of the Dreaming City, but underneath there appears to be this nightmare zone. Now according to Game Informer, they even showed some GIFs back when they were posting their articles on this stuff. This place is completely, taken and dark. The only thing that guides your way is a couple of lights like this one, and possibly even some hidden platforms. Here's a screenshot from one of the Game Informer clips as well. You can see Toland is talking to the Guardian in this location. Now I want to make a whole nother video on that subject, but that's also pretty cool. But Guardians, that's all I got for today's video. What do you think about the whole Techeuns situation? Is that Savathun, and will we see Marasov at some point? It's pretty interesting considering that during the Battle of Saturn, the Techeuns and the Queen were possibly teleported somewhere else. I mean, there's been tons of theories. Mara is trapped at the Dreaming City. Mara is the emissary. And while that could be some sort of crazy possibility because of her connections with the Nine, we aren't exactly sure.
I can hear you clearly. My brother is too distant.
So please be sure to like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe for some more awesome Destiny 2 news and entertainment. My name's Evade and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.